Hello everybody, this is Under the Willows, and this is XCOM 2. A game I've been playing for a while, but I've never actually finished it. So we're going to go ahead and launch a new game. We are going to stick with the veteran difficulty, because that's proved almost as difficult for me. We're going to go ahead and start the tutorial as well, just because it's been a while since I've played, and I feel like we might as well have some fun with that. And also just for story. It's good for the story, gives you a lot of information, good cutscenes. I am not an entirely capable XCOM player. I'm going to warn you with that. So if you're looking for someone who's really good, probably don't watch me. I make a lot of mistakes. I don't entirely understand the entire game. I'm still learning. But I'm mostly here to have fun and try and enjoy this game. So let's just go ahead and start. I do have the Aliens, Alien Hunters and Last Gift installed. So we're going to be playing with those as well and kind of enjoy them as they come up.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow. Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
All right.
Advent forces are swarming to the blast point. We need to move on the package before they figure out what we're up to.
All right. So let's go ahead,
First, you need to get out of sight. Grab some cover
finish
near
this
that
tutorial
wall.
up.
Copy that. Moving up.
So we got Peter, OC, I believe.
In position.
Alright, that I know. I was gonna skip a lot of things that pop up just because I do already understand it.
Full cover ahead. Moving out.
Crasher 2, stay close. Keep pace with Crasher 1. Double time.
Alright, so we're just gonna advance on the alien
Hold in
position.
We're gonna have to go through them. Stay out of sight until we're ready to strike.
Copy that.
Keep to the shadows until you're absolutely set. We'll only get one shot at this.
In the shadows.
You know what they say, you only get one shot. Hamilton references never get old. Alright. So we're gonna advance up here and then we're gonna set up an ambush.
Don't get too close. They'll be spotted for sure and we'll lose our advantage.
That's okay. I got this.
They may have the numbers, but we've got surprise on our side. Hopefully that's enough.
Remind me to thank the old man.
Here comes an officer.
You and me both. We're not out of the woods yet. We need to take out those remaining soldiers.
I've got the drop on them. Permission to engage.
Do it.
Alright. So I guess I have to. I can't really get the ambush on them. Sadly. But I guess we'll go ahead and engage anyway. Kill one of the soldiers. Easy, scripted, good stuff. That's the sad part about the tutorial, is that it's just scripted. You can't really change much. If anything, can't do your old tactics that you would normally do.
How about you all shoot first and celebrate later? No problem. I appreciate the bravery, but you're dangerously close right now. Be careful.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and kill her. This boy. Easy. Alright, so he dropped an item. Surprise. Yeah, if it wasn't for like the story, I would have just skipped the intro. But this mission is actually to recover the commander, which is our character, or at least the person sending these people out. So if you've played XCOM 1 before, XCOM 2 is basically the understanding that XCOM has failed, and that your group is now reduced to kind of a rogue operation where you really have nothing at all. You've lost a lot of members, you lost the council that supported you, and so you're literally just operating in the shadows, trying to get what information you can about Advent. And as always, Bradford is a badass.
She's calling reinforcements. Stop that. Transmission.
Bradford's got it, don't worry about it. I mean, look at that fucking
Central,
gun.
reporting in.
You're late. What have you been doing down there?
Taking in the sights.
What the hell are these things?
They're us. At least there used to be. Human hybrid soldiers. Advent's reward for obedience and service.
We've all heard rumors. I just never believed it was true.
No one wanted to.
Meanwhile,
But
our
we find what
friend's
we're
just
looking for today.
lying in a pool of
I
blood.
promise you that's gonna change. Let's move.
But
Looks like that transmission
they're probably pretty used to it.
transport closing on your position.
You heard her. Cover the left side.
Alright, boy. Let's move up.
I'm on it.
Give that some cover.
Keep your eyes peeled. Fire on anything that moves.
Sounds legit. So go ahead and enter Overwatch.
The main entrance is clear. We need to move on the package.
Alright. Securing package.
Menace 3, you're up.
Hold up. You should check that body for salvageable gear. We need anything we can get at this point. Better move fast, though. I've heard rumors Advent rigs their stuff to self-destruct.
Alright, so we found ourselves a scope. Alright, let's move up into the building. Alright, here come those reinforcements. Shouldn't be too hard to take down.
Reinforcements just hit the ground.
They're getting nervous. Now I know we're in the right place.
Alright, so I triggered our Overwatch. Haha. Gotcha, boy.
Well done. Fall back to our position.
Just go. I'll try to stall him here.
Don't play the hero. Oh, maybe it's Pierre. Pierre Ozzy. Might be a Frenchie. Alright. Gotta shoot at the commander. I think it misses. Yeah. You are shooting over a car.
I'm going for the door.
Alright, so let's breach this door.
You should be able to cut right through the door's security protocols. They were never expecting anyone to get this close.
Oh, they should have prepared for that. Let's be honest. Alright, let's just hack on through. Easy.
We're in.
Good. Let's go.
Let's go rescue me.
Moving to secure the package.
Let's hope our intel was good.
This is the place.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Looks like there's an access panel attached. If you got me a better look, I might be able to...
Next time. Let's get out of here.
Alright, so they've saved the commander. The aliens were attempting to make their commander, but you know, we beat him to it.
The entire Advent security grid just lit up. Firebrand is holding nearby for evac, but it's now or never, Central.
Understood. We're on the move.
Gotta get going, boys. Well, maybe if you didn't stand there, you wouldn't get murdered. Never thought of that.
Central, Crasher 1 is down. You have to get out of there.
We need another exit. Now!
How about grenade?
Got it covered.
Jane Kelly. Alright. Alright, Jane. Let's throw our grenade.
Fire in the hole.
Works for me.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Sprint.
Almost there.
Or
Stay
double move, I guess.
They're right behind us. Way too close.
Oh no, Bradford's gonna die.
Firebrand, this is Gatecrasher. We need an immediate
Just kidding. Nobody can kill Bradford. Alright. Let's go ahead. Place our evac. And head on out.
You don't need to tell me twice.
Alright. So a lot of missions use this. I mean, every mission pretty much has a extraction point that you need to get to after you've completed the mission. And just like that, we're good to go. But first, who is that mysterious figure? Will we ever know? Now for the best cutscene in the entire world.
Carefully! There's potentially decades of atrophy to contend with.
Wish we had more time.
I don't disagree.
But as it stands now, we risk losing the patient if we don't begin the removal procedure immediately.
We're ready.
Good. Then let's get on with it.
Remarkable.
Just like 20 years ago. We were still calling it a war back then. We had no idea what was coming.
Response from the cerebral cortex. Good. Prepping for cranial intrusion. I've managed to identify the connection. Preparing to make final incision.
These readings are getting really erratic.
Of course they are. These implants were never designed to be removed. We are risking severe...
No plan B here, people. Do it.
Doctor! No signal.
Pupillary response normal. Vital stabilizing. Procedure complete.
Told them it would take more than that to keep you down. Welcome back, Commander.
Glad to be back.
Glad to see you're finally coming out of it. Don't envy the headache you must have, though. Still, can't fault Dr. Tigan. Especially as no one's even attempted something like this before. Easy. We're still not entirely sure what they did to you. That chip was buried halfway into your skull. Lost a lot of good soldiers looking for you over the years. Almost gave up hope you were still out there. Acted on the intel as soon as I got word. Not sure what you remember, but a lot's changed. Did the best I could, but the last 20 years have been tough without you. You feel like catching up. Shen has the archive up and running on your terminal. Otherwise, I'd go see Dr. Tigan when you're ready. There's some things you should know. He'll be better at explaining them than me. It's damn good to have you back, Commander.
Do love dropping the C word. Alright, let's talk to a doctor.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander. On your order, Commander, I will begin researching the Advent chip for possible insights as to its function.
Alright, so the tutorial just makes us research that, otherwise it'd probably go for weapons. So having successfully conducted the traumatic procedure required to remove the chip implanted by Advent, we now have an opportunity to study the inner workings of the device to gain a better understanding on their motivations. Motivations? My English is purely amazing.
That research will keep Tigan busy for a while. In the meantime, you might want to head down to the armory.
Alright, let's go talk to Shen's daughter.
Jane Kelly was instrumental in the op to get you back. She earned enough experience for a promotion. We should take care of that now.
Alright, let's promote you, see what you are. Ranger.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Alright.
We're off to a good start. Our troops will only get stronger as they gain experience.
So you have slash, which is just you run up to an enemy, slash them. Pretty simple. So we're going here.
I heard you, Shen. When we get the thing, you'll be the first to know.
Attention. Unauthorized presence detected.
Commander, give me a second. Execute Echelon Protocol.
Attention. Senior command exchange confirmed.
I had wanted that to be a little more ceremonious, but we've got something. A local resistance cell just located this hybrid magnetic power converter that Shen's been pushing us to find. They tracked the device to a nearby Advent convoy and are attempting to take it down. If we can bring this converter back in one piece, we might actually get this place up and running, and give the aliens a real war for a change. The squad is prepped and ready to launch on your order, Commander. Just give the word.
Alright. Let's go do this mission, guys. So, difficulty easy. Alright, so let's see who we've got. We've got Ricky Johnson. We've got Kelly Douglas. And Boldanova. I believe the G is silent. Boldanova. I don't think I can switch out any of their gear, or I don't even think I have any other gear to give them. So let's go ahead and just launch this mission. I forget if it's still in a tutorial or if it actually gives us some more freedom. I'm hoping it gives us more freedom, otherwise this video will be entirely tutorial, which is not really what I wanted, but hopefully I can release the next video shortly after this, so if it is, it shouldn't be too much of a wait.
We need to recover that converter at all costs.
Alright, sounds good to me. Operation Bloody Dirge. It's in the wilderness of New India. Briefing: recover agent power converter, Advent power converter. Objective: neutralize all targets. Recover Advent power converter. Alright, let's get to business.
Commander, getting a fix on the device, but it looks like it may have been damaged during the fight. Energy readings are going crazy. I'm guessing we don't have much time before it explodes.
Well, Advent sure doesn't seem to care about it.
Shen's working on a way to stabilize that thing, provided we can get close enough to access its core. Stay in the shadows until we can get a better read on the situation.
Alright, so we've got 8 turns until the container gets destroyed. So let's go ahead and move Kelly up first. Cover doesn't really matter right now because we can just sprint. We just want to cover as much ground as we can. So let's just run up, see if we can find anything. Let's send Alexandria right up here. Got Hugh. Send you up through here as well. Send you up with Kelly. All right, so let's keep moving up. This time I probably do want some cover. It's gonna move Jane, Kelly up to here, try and get some better view. Doesn't look like there's much going on. All right, so let's move Alexandria up. All right, maybe it is Bognova. Can't say I'm entirely sure. Alright, so let's move you up as well.
Target position now. Moving out. The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
So if we're going to set up an ambush, we definitely want to make sure that we're able to kill that commander. Because they can do this annoying thing and mark your soldiers, which kind of orders all of the other Advent militia to just kind of focus fire, which is definitely very annoying and can be catastrophic. But we're gonna go ahead, get Hugh, and we're gonna move Hugh. Actually, I think it'd make more sense to move him kind of up where Alexandria is. Alright, so we got some pretty good sights. I'm just gonna... I want Kelly to be relatively close. So let's put her right here. Might make some more sense to also send Alexandria behind here, so she has some better cover. And then Erin, I'm gonna put her up on this. She probably won't be able to see anything, but if they start moving, all right, maybe they'll be in view now. Or are they moving out of sight? That could be frustrating. All right, so they're out of sight actually. So let's go ahead and move. Let's move Alexandria up.
Good copy. Moving on target.
See if we can find another pod. It's not looking like it, but we've got eyes on the machine, so we can maybe take a little bit of time here. I'm gonna see if might make sense to leave Hugh over here.
We're near the objective.
All right, so there's another commander as well.
You should be able to hack into that thing's safety protocols and stabilize it. Shen is uploading the fix right now.
Alright, so I think I need to be right there to do that, however. So let's go ahead and move Erin right up here. Just to give her some better cover. So there's two commanders, 2 grunts.
Commander, we have a chance to do some serious damage here.
So we can
Before
try
jumping
and
into combat,
do.
let's make sure we make the most of our advantage.
Let's see.
Got it. Moving.
So if we're going to spring something, I think it makes a bit more sense to kind of be closer to both points. So we're just going to go ahead and Overwatch everyone right now. And then we'll give it a second to see if we can activate it better next turn. So these guys are going to walk right up. That should be easier to get this done. Let's see, these guys, they're moving away, but if we start the ambush, as long as we get some good positioning, that shouldn't really matter. I just want to make sure that everyone has good cover. So I'm going to move Alexandria up here, just in case these guys end up running down. Everyone else pretty much has good cover, so I'm going to go ahead and Overwatch. Let's see, Kelly has 87% chance to hit the commander. Alright, no one else really has as good of a percent chance, so I'm going to Overwatch these two. Then we're going to take the shot with Kelly on the commander. And we're going to activate this ambush. Alright, commander's down. And so now everyone should trigger and start running, and we should be able to take out the entire group. Alright, so he's going to advance and then trigger Overwatch. Got him.
Target neutralized.
And then, alright, so she's got promotion. We want to try and get Hugh and Alexandria 2 kills as well, so they get promoted. Awesome, so the commander is triggered. Alexandria's Overwatch. So she's not going to kill him, but she's going to deal some pretty good damage. They're going to get triggered. Hopefully they'll advance and trigger Hugh. Alright, so it's not looking like it. But we should be able to get a good position on them anyway. So let's move Alexandria. Let's see. I want some good cover, but I don't know if there's really anything that's not half cover. Alright, let's just move her up to this car.
Heading there now.
And then I'm gonna move.
Rangers are uniquely equipped for close quarters combat.
Yeah, I
In the
know.
right situation, they can prove highly effective.
Let's go ahead and move Hugh up here, actually. That's not Hugh. Hugh can't really get to any good positioning. So he might not get a promotion this game, but there's always next time. Alright, so let's try and take a shot on the commander. We only have 54% chance, so I'm not optimistic. Oh, there we go. Alright. So I might just send up their ranger to take a chunk out of old what's-his-face. So let's just go ahead and perform slash. And he should just die. But we missed. Alright, so we're gonna have to... Damn. And we've triggered a pod. I believe she should have some good cover. I think she's got half cover where she is now by the tree. But I wasn't expecting these three, so we're gonna have to start moving everyone up. I'm gonna move Hugh to some higher cover. Also make sure he's closer. Let's see. I might just actually throw a frag grenade just to pull some damage away from Kelly, but I don't know if I can actually get him in the circle without blowing up her cover as well. So that might actually not be the best idea. I might just have to try and take this shot. But we only have 40% chance. There has to be a way I can just get him in there, right? Maybe. Oh, come on. Alright, I think if I'm gonna throw this grenade, it's gonna end up hitting Kelly. So we might just have to try and take the shot and hope for the best. Or I could throw an Overwatch, but I really want to take out this guy. Damn. Okay.
Shot wide.
So Kelly's definitely gonna be taking some damage right here. Yeah. It shouldn't be too bad, but depends if how good of a shot these guys are. And if they end up breaking her cover. Or they might just try and mind control her. Damn. Alright, so Douglas has been mind controlled. Alright, we do need to get close to this converter. I also don't want to kill Douglas. Alright, so Alexandra's taking some shots.
Commander, we're running out of time here. If we don't
Not
stabilize the converter soon, I don't think
optimistic.
anybody's going home today.
So, plan of action. Still got Slash over here, so I'm thinking it might make some sense to try and slash this sectoid if I can get behind it. That should give me some good cover. And then that should also break the mind control. There we go. Alright, so mind control is broken, so we will get Hugh back. She's still not in good cover at all, so we probably want to throw some guys on Overwatch to try and keep these soldiers in place before anything bad happens, because we don't have very good angles on them. We're going to go ahead and move Alexandria up, because this is some really good cover right here. And she'll just be able to hack into this so we don't have to worry about it. Alright, so let's see what our hack options are. So we can either get a 4% chance of supplies. I think it's the best thing. So close. Alright, that's right though. We still get it. There's no fail effect, so it doesn't really matter. I do want to try and get Aaron up closer or into some better cover. And I'm going to throw her into Overwatch just so that we have a chance to actually pin some of these guys down. Alright, so he's moving up. Hugh should be able to take him down. Alright. Good job. And so he's got his promotion now, so damn, okay. Kelly's probably going to die. Unless he's a really bad shot. No. Alright, so we lost Kelly. That's really unfortunate that didn't trigger. Alright, so Panicked is really annoying. It just kind of uses the turn for you. And they usually move into this really bad positions. And she was panicked and she just gunned down our teammate. Alright. So this is gone pretty bad for us. She's in an okay spot as long as we can kill the soldier up here. He will have sight if he moves up here, so I'm just going to move him up. Try and take out this soldier. We do have to flank on him, but we really need to kill this guy. I don't entirely trust that shot, though. Does that cover? It's a pretty low percentage, and I don't want to take any more damage, so I'm just going to throw a grenade just for some insured killing. So he's down. So hopefully these guys should be able to hold on here. So let's go ahead and take this flanking shot. Critical hit, awesome.
Enemy destroyed.
Alright, and he also had some loot, so we can pick that up.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, so we lost 2 people there. Really not good. I wasn't expecting that that second squad. But that's just part of that's part of XCOM for you. You just don't know what you're gonna get, and one move can result in a whole lot of bad things happening. Like if we hadn't moved Jane Kelly up and tried to take that slash tech, then we probably wouldn't have. We definitely wouldn't have triggered that pod so early. She wouldn't have gotten so low. She wouldn't have been out of position, and so we wouldn't have lost the other person straight away because no one would have gone to panic. However, these 2 do get a promotion, so hopefully we can fill up the squad a little bit more there. They also took no damage, so they should be able to go into the next mission just fine.
A few of our people earned well-deserved promotions.
But
I'm guessing Shen will probably
that was a bit of a mess up. Alright, so we've got a Grenadier.
The Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
Awesome. So we got the grenade launcher. Grenadier uses a grenade launcher to fire grenades rather than throwing them. This allows for greater range and greater grenade capacity. So that's awesome. And then let's see what we get. Alright, so you're going to be a tech
Some of our most advanced equipment.
specialist.
Deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
So he'll probably end up being our healer. My first specialist is almost always going to be a healer. They do get the aid protocol so that you can use medkits just using the little robot. And we got some loot. And an advanced laser sight. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish these cutscenes.
Why are you all just standing around? It's perfect. Come on, let's get it inside.
Alright, so that's a success. Let's go to engineering.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander. I can't promise any miracles, Commander, but I should be able to put some of this stuff together in no time at all.
Alright, so we can go ahead and build this medkit.
It'll probably come in handy sooner rather than later. I'm on it, Commander.
Looks like Tigan has made progress on his research. We should meet him in the lab.
Alright, let's go take a look.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted
So I believe
into
he
the
also
skull.
had a chip in him as
My
well. That's why
analysis
there's his
reveals that its
scars.
primary function was
Because he
that
did
of a
used to work for
conduit,
admin.
passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
So that's actually really funny. I hadn't picked that up before, but I think what it basically just said there is that the entirety of XCOM 1 was just a simulation in your head. Like, none of that really happened because obviously XCOM failed. Ultimately, they weren't able to turn back the tide. So I think you got captured, and so the simulation was you playing XCOM 1. So let's see, with a little time to prepare, we're forced to conduct an extremely evasive procedure on the commander in order to remove what appeared to be an implant carefully enmeshed in the occipital lobe. Although all indications were that the device was not designed for removal, concerns as to the commander's potential longevity and the risk of possible remote manipulation by the aliens left us with a little alternative. Despite my concerns, the commander has so far felt no lasting effects from the procedure and appears to be recovering ahead of expectations. As for the chip itself, my initial findings were alarming, to say the least. The device is psionically driven by the latent energy of the subject's brain, in this case the commander. More importantly, it appears the device functions as both a transmitter and a receiver, relaying information via some sort of psionic link. Even after removal, I had to shield the device to contain the residual psionic field surrounding the implant itself, for fear of what it might be capable of. If my current theory is correct, the commander may have played a more important role in Advent's operations than we could have imagined. Awesome. So now we finally get to choose what we want to take a look at. I think it's advising that we take a look at the officer, but I want to start doing modular weapons, because then that will allow us to equip some of those items that we are finding. So the magnetic rifles used by Advent's forces are incredibly complex weapons. The rifles themselves self-destruct when the original operator dies, but with a little effort we might be able to use any of recovered parts to improve our soldiers' own weapons.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Looks like Shen got that converter up and running, Commander. We're ready for you on the bridge.
Alright, let's go see command.
Just stay clear of the perimeter, understood? Commander, good. I think we got something here. Despite all of Advent's efforts, there are still people who refuse to believe their lies. And it's time we let them know they're not alone. We've already located a target for our first operation.
Sir, given our current location, there's actually no way the Sky Ranger could reach that position.
Who said anything about the Sky Ranger? Shen, status report. Are we ready?
Short answer, yes. But you might all want to hold on to something.
This has got to be the best cutscene I've ever witnessed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Setting course for the Mexican Regional Tract.
Alright, so I guess we're going to Mexico.
We're ready to start making moves, Commander. By hitting Advent wherever we find them, we can help strengthen the resistance. In return, they'll contribute material and personnel to support our operations.
Alright, so I think that's all for today, folks. Thank you for watching this video, absolutely. I'm really excited to be playing some XCOM. I do apologize that this was a longer video. The tutorial took a lot longer than I remembered that it did. But so we're finally going to be starting kind of the game now. Next video at least. And I'll try and get that out as soon as possible. The XCOM, this XCOM series is going to be replacing 35mm, just because as I was playing and recording some of that gameplay earlier today, sorry, I found this really bad glitch. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but it pretty much halted the game and meant that I would have to start over. And I don't know if I'd have to continue to start over if this thing kept occurring. So we're gonna, at least for now, put a hold on the 35mm series, and we're gonna focus on XCOM now. Obviously, we're gonna still be having some Minecraft videos coming out as I try and work on a schedule, getting those all up. Hoping every Wednesday or something, get those up there. And then we are also going to be playing some Fallout 4. That's a game I still haven't completed, so I'm pretty optimistic that we can kind of get into these games, hopefully finish them, and just have a good time. So once more, thank you so much for watching this video. This has been Under the Willows, and I will catch you guys next time.